So good afternoon, everybody. It's echoing. Can you mute it? It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and I am so excited to introduce to you one of our favorite spring collections. When it came in, it was like, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. It's so good. So it's a big collection. We're going to do our best to move kind of quickly through it because there's so much. But just so you know, if you haven't been in the last week, we've gotten in 500 or 600 new pairs. Feels like thousands. We've gotten in new On styles. We've got in the new Cloud Runner 3 that's fabulous. We're about to start our Cloud Runner 2 sale. So if you need a new pair of athletic shoes to start feeling good, making yourself a priority again, we've got you covered there. We also have a new back 70s, new Birkenstocks, new Reekers, new Nayots, a few new On foots. I mean, it's like everybody. So such a fantastic time of year, and lots new coming in. So first up from 4Cs, and we're not going to go over what we've had before because we have a whole section that are styles that we've had before. These are all brand new, limited stock, just arrived for spring of 2026. So first up is this little woven Mary Jane. This one we had several people already pre-order because it's so pretty. So it has this really cool woven detailing on it. It has that tonal outsole. Sometimes they'll do a different color for the outsole and it's like, oh, well, I don't know if I have that much of that in my closet. This is very neutral, very tonal, very pretty. So definitely has that kind of breezy factor because of the open weave for spring. So it's going to be nice and airy, but you won't have to worry about your toes being done. So kind of the best of both worlds. So this is an actual buckle. So you do have to actually unbuckle and buckle this, but fits on the foot really well. This is all really cushioned, so it's going to feel like you're wearing an athletic shoe as you walk and kind of allow you to roll through your step. The founder of this company, her passion is marrying comfort with fashion. So she worked in the fashion world for years and years, understands high-end fashion, but wanted to make something that actually feels good. If you've ever been on one of these lives or in our store before, you know that is what we specialize in, is feeling good all day long, but having something on your feet you actually want to wear. So this brand fits perfectly in with our stores. So really cool weaving. This is one we've already started selling a lot of sizes in. Several of you pre-ordered it because it was like, I don't want to miss it. If we sell out of your size, it's 3 to 4 weeks to get it back in. So definitely, if you see something in this, come in sooner rather than later, because they go very quickly. When we opened these up, it felt like it was Christmas. So such a fun collection. Next up is this clog. This is on that plia bottom. So if you have it's down there. If you have the crisscross sandal, this is that same outsole. So it has that diamond cushioned arch support in there. They modeled it after mushrooms. So they looked into nature of what has a lot of volume, what has a lot of substance, but not a lot of weight. So the bottom is modeled after a mushroom. It really is awesome for standing on your feet all day. I can stand on this concrete without hurting. So really comfy. And then I love this new upper. So we've done the one with the buckle. So that was new for spring, but we did an early drop in November. This is the one that is just now releasing and really cute on the foot, nice and breezy. Don't have to worry about having your toes done. My favorite part, you're gonna hear me say that a lot. Getting a pedicure regularly is like not my favorite thing to do because I just don't have an hour to go sit there, but obviously need to have my toes done. So having shoes that I can kind of wear in between the pedicures is vital for me for spring. Then we have this really cool bow one. So this is really pretty, just a fun, funky, has that kind of dark brown color, but then the gold gives you that pop. So really pretty, really neutral camel outsole. So this is gonna go really well with denim. It's gonna go well with white. navy. It's going to go well with your brighter colors too because of the gold. So you've got a lot of variety. It would be so cute if you wear a lot of bangles, Julie Voss jewelry. This would be so pretty. This is the one Renee needs. I feel like this would be so cute on her. So definitely comfortable, wear it all day, has that extra padding with that bow detailing. We got one in, it's a size 39 in the black. So if you want a black and you're one of our 39 ladies, this is the black on black. And of course, if you're not a 39, we can always ship a pair in for you. So really cute, super cute on the foot too. Okay, this is my personal favorite new one. I feel like if any sandal ever were to scream Julie, this is it. So this is the update. Do you remember the buckle last year that had that bigger buckle and it was a little wider, a little bit chunkier, more of like a classic two-strap sandal look? This one, they narrowed out the buckles, added some padding to it, so you definitely get a little different look to it. And then the great part is you don't have to do the buckles every time. So the last one, you had to do and undo one of the buckles every time to get your foot in and out of it. This one has that Velcro back strap, so you just undo the back and go in and out of it that way once you have the top buckles where you want them. So cute in the brown. This one's tightened all the way down. Let me loosen it so you can actually see what it looks like. If you have any questions, I have them facing me so I can see your questions and answer them as we go. Man, the weather, well, today it wasn't beautiful. It's kind of rainy, but we've had a couple of these like pretend spring days, and I am here for all of that. There we go. So that's what it looks like. So you've got the padding. The other cool thing, sometimes you'll get where you can feel a buckle. So if it doesn't hit right or it rubs, you have sensitive skin or thinner skin, you can feel the buckle. This has a double layer of padding underneath where that buckle goes. So it's not gonna rub or hit because it's nice and dainty, and then you have that extra padding. So we have it in this really pretty cognac color, and then we have it in the black on black. So this will be great for right now, and then to throw on if you have a black patterned outfit that you need something to match. This is so cool. These you can really see that diamond arch support in too. Do you see that? So you have your metatarsal here, and then it fills into your medial. So really fabulous arch support. You get even weight distribution across the bottom of your foot, but there's no breaking in. They feel great from literally your first step, which is the best part. Okay, I'm actually gonna have a sip of water. If y'all have spring break plans, let me know. I'd love to put together a little capsule shoe wardrobe for you. All right. Next up is the Mellow series. So if you've had this one before, you love it and you know how good it feels. My mom was like, I don't know, these might be too funky for me. And then she came in a couple of times and went, Julie, they remind me of Akaishi. So if you ever heard of Akaishi, they were around for like literally 8 months, but they were some of the most comfortable sandals ever. Had a high metatarsal arch and had this really cool balancing effect. These have that, and that's part of why they feel so, so good. So this has that metatarsal arch, has that medial arch, has the cushion, but then it's not only on the insole, the outsole. Can you kind of see where I push in, how it's forgiving? So the outsole is going to help balance you out too. So it's really cool, really unique and special that as you walk, you're not going to have that heavy heel strike. It's going to move with you to keep your weight evenly distributed across the bottom of your foot. So not only do they look really cool, and this is the shoe you're going to get stopped every time you go to the grocery store in it. For some of you go, what are those shoes? Those are so cute. They're so fun. What are those? I hear it all day, every day. This is going to feel fabulous. So we've had one of our sweet customers, Deb, has walked Grease in it and takes it on all of her trips and comes back and is like, those were perfect. They felt so good. I want our pairs. We hear that all the time. So it's one of those, once you know how good they feel and how good your body feels in them, and then on top of that, you're getting, those are so cool kind of compliments. These are perfect. You'll come back. You'll want to buy more. So this is your black with navy and then a chocolate outsole. So this is kind of Gonna open it up with what it goes with. I love that it's not black on black because sometimes that can look heavy. This with that navy and the brown, if you put it on with navy, it's gonna pop. If you put it on with chocolate, it's gonna pop. So this is the perfect little throw in your bag, go with everything that you wear kind of shoe. We're going to New York next week for the other shoe show. And I'm like, oh, that would be perfect to pack in my bag. It's going to be cold. I can't pack a sandal in my suitcase. But if you're going somewhere warm for spring break or going on a Caribbean cruise, those would be perfect to pack because you can actually wear them and they're going to match everything. So it's perfect. Okay, and then we have the gold. The gold is definitely like bright and happy, great with your pastels and your colors for spring, summer. And then you have that touch of navy and camel. So instead of doing another which this one was also new for spring, but we released it early. So this is camel. Do you see how close that gold is? But just with a little bit of shimmer to make it more summery. So this one you can definitely get and wear into the spring, summer, but the gold is just going to be that kind of happy sunshine. Looks great with a tan, which I do not have right now. These would be perfect for that. Okay. And then we have the Jabara. So this bottom is going to be really similar, but with a little bit different detailing on it. And then we have the brown. And I think, Allie, did we get the Jabara in black too? Excuse me. Something. That's what I was thinking, that we got black. No, she's got them. Okay, we have it in brown. We potentially have it in black. So this is an actual buckle. But do we have it in black? Can you grab a right foot for me, please? Excuse me. All this back and forth on weather. Whew. Okay, so this is the brown. I think the black is that what came in today? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So this is my top pick. This is the one I think we're going to sell tons and tons of for spring, summer. So has the brown, really cute, kind of a top buckle to give you detailing, but it's a nice, like, skinny buckle. Sometimes they'll throw a buckle on a shoe, which if she comes back out here, she'll laugh because that's like my ongoing complaint is anytime I see a buckle, I'm like, it looks cheap. I don't like that. It looks cheap. Why would we not invest a little bit more money and get a good buckle? This is a good buckle. So y'all know if there's a buckle on a shoe in the store, I've vetted it to make sure that it's a good buckle. So this one's really cute, has a luxurious look. It has a nice bend to it. It's metal, not plastic. And then it's a thinner, daintier buckle, but still nice and wide. So has it on both straps. Again, it has that lining on the bottom, so double leather, so you're not going to feel the buckle through the shoe because of the way that it bends and having that double leather. And then I love, love, love this touch of green on the back. Anytime there's a touch of green, it's just bright, happy, a little bit different, but isn't going to clash with anything that you would wear this with. So really pretty, lighter outsole, and this is your Jabara. And then we have it in black as well. And the black has this cool little pop of blue. So really pretty. Again, has that gold buckle on the black. Sometimes they'll change the buckle color, but I like it in the gold. So you have the black and the gold, and then that pop of blue with that high arch. These are, again, I cannot express to you enough. I wish I could put them through the screen so that you could see how they feel. They're so comfortable. So sometimes people will look at them on the wall and go, oh, I can't wear that. That's too fast for me, or that's too fashionable for me, or I'm too old for that. And no, you are not. They're so cute on the foot, and they feel so good. And they feel so good at the start of the day, and then they feel so good at the end of the day where you're not looking for a chair. You what? They're 8-hour concrete approved. Yeah. Alex Dan said they're 8-hour concrete approved. Like, if we can wear them in here on concrete for 8 hours where we don't sit down, and we're moving boxes, and we're grabbing shoes from the back, and we're bending down, they feel good. And it's not a tennis shoe. Like, so many times it's like, oh, well, I have to wear a tennis shoe if I'm going to be on my feet. And that's just not the case with these. And that's they can look like this, but you can wear them for 8 hours. Like, it's crazy. And that's why we sell so many of them. Then we have this cool little padded version. So if you don't want to fool with a buckle, you like Velcro, you want a little bit more solid look across the top instead of breaking it up with a buckle, then we have the Velcro version. This is super padded. So if you're like me and you have that bump on top of your foot or have some sensitivity or neuropathy on top of your foot, this extra cushion really with the neoprene feels so good. And there's zero breaking in. Like, they feel good from step one. So both straps are adjustable, and then you have the adjustable back strap too. So you can get a totally custom fit. So if you have a wide foot or a narrow foot or a high end step or whatever, this is going to feel good on you. So brown, cool little pop of blue on the back. This is nice because when you wear it with pants or shorts, you just see the front. And then as you're walking away, it's like a little surprise for people that are behind you. And then we have the black on black. So the black kind of has this almost like a patent midsole look to it. So this dresses it up a little bit, but just classic black back strap, classic black sandals. So if you're needing a black for your closet, this is a really fantastic option. But again, it's going to feel good all day long. Okay, this is a new collection. The next two actually are new collections from them. So occasionally y'all will come in and go, those are too high. I can't wear something that's too high or that has that balancing effect because it's going to make me feel unsteady. So you want something a little lower, or if you're walking on uneven surfaces or stairs, this is that lower option. So it has this firmer outsole, but then they add in these little grippy details. They add in some flexibility, a little bit of a heel lift, and then they still have that cushioned insole, cushioned diamond arch support, and the adjustable buckle. So really, really cute, super comfortable on the foot. One that's just easy. Like, again, if I were not going to New York in February, but we're going in the summer when it's warmer, this is something that I would wear out to dinner that packs flat in my bag, super comfortable, and just easy to slip on and go, but still has some really cool trend to it with that pop of red and that red outsole. So when you cross your leg, just like Louboutin, you're going to see that pop. And then we have it in brown as well. The brown they popped with the blue outsole. I just love when they do different colors. So really, really cute, classic. This is another one if you're going on a cruise and you need something dressy for dinner, but you can actually like rewear and walk in. This is the perfect shoe for that. So really, really cute on the foot, dresses up beautifully, will look so good even with a cocktail dress. Like, this will go dressy. And then we have these. This, I'm obsessed. Okay, so these like weigh nothing. These are called bubble. They're bubble hay, but I'm just going to call them the bubble shoes. So this is an open weave leather. So super breathable, super lightweight, so easy. You can throw it on with a sock. And then, oh, you can't see it as well on this one. Hold on. No, you can't see it in that one either. Okay. So then they take this really lightweight, really cushioned, really comfortable outsole, has flexibility, lower to the ground, and they add in these little cushion pressure release spots. So this is a different consistency than what this is. So this is made so that you have that extra arch support. This is made to have a little extra metatarsal pad. This is if you have a heel spur, it's going to give a little bit of a plantar fascia release where that heel spur is. So ridiculously comfortable. They're fabulous. This is a just come in and buy it kind of shoe. These will not last long. They're so cute. So breathable, slip on, shorts, dresses, travel. They're just perfect. So we got them in the cream. And then we got them in the silver. The silver is so fun if you wear bright colors. So think like your Lily Pulitzer. I don't even know if that's done, but your brighter, like happy, poppy spring colors, Easter colors. The silver is going to make it dressy, give you a touch of fun, but not be white. So it's a great white substitute where I don't wear a lot of like white sneakers. So the silver would be a really fun option that is going to look great with denim and great with your whites and really fresh. Silver is up and coming, I've been informed. She didn't hear me. Silver's up and coming. So this is definitely one that that I would grab for my personal closet. I love a fun pop. And then this will be our last one. So then we have one of the sneakers. This is on that Tura bottom. So super thick, super cushioned, has that balancing effect with that, oh my gosh, I have a sticker on my hand, with that rounded toe to help with your gait. The other thing is if you have like a stiff big toe, which sometimes happens, or a bunion, anytime you get this rounded toe so that the shoe kind of does the bending for you, it makes a really, really big difference on that joint. So any metatarsal, any forefoot issues, this rocker toe is really going to help stabilize that toe and keep that joint from overworking. So this is so pretty. I love the new colors here. So we have kind of this beigey, it looks peach on the video, but it's not really peach. It's really like a beigey cream, gray, white, little touch of green. So pretty, nice and fresh, light for spring, kind of go with everything because you have your warm tone and then your cool tone. So it's going to go with a variety of things. Super lightweight, a walk all day style, really, really cute on the foot. So that is and one more quick thing. We have this, it's kind of like a mauve-y. In the Tura Cove, we have some major Tura Cove lovers because they feel so good on. They don't hit the ankle. They don't hit the bunions. Like they're just perfect fit kind of shoes. So this is a new color there. I think it's technically like nude, but it can read almost like mauve-y because it's meant to be kind of a beigey neutral. So really, really pretty. Okay, we have like 20 more, but that's all the spring stuff that we had released early. So I hope that you enjoyed walking through the brand new 4C spring with me. Just as a reminder, if we sell your size, it's 3 to 4 weeks to get it back in. So definitely come in sooner if you see something that you love, or if you have a trip coming up that you're like, oh my gosh, I need that for spring break, or I need that for Easter. Like all of those things are happening in the next few weeks. So definitely come in sooner rather than later. I'm trying to think what else we have going on. We have new from so many brands. So if you've been waiting on spring to arrive, it is officially here. We've gotten in so much in the last week, really, like in the last few days. Kind of crazy. They just like box after box after box coming in. So we're working hard to get all of that received for you. And that being said, if you go on our website, a lot of it's not quite there yet because we're working hard to get it received and get our pictures done and get everything posted. But it definitely in store is the best way to shop right now until we kind of get caught up for spring. So thank you so much as always for shopping small with us. I hope that you're having a great week and are excited for the weekend. So we'll see you guys soon. We're here 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday.